Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I've got my first Christmassy makeup look for you today and I'm really excited. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I've gone for like a blue snowflake kind of look. And yeah, I absolutely love it. I really just wanted to do a video using this snowflake glitter from my nail kit. I always use glitters out of my nail kit, but it's a snowflake one. It's a big glitter, so it's not going to cause any damage. Not that that usually bothers me anyway, because like I said, I always use glitters out of my nail kit. But yeah, this is my first Christmassy makeup look. If you want to find out how I got this blue cut crease with snowflakes on, then carry on watching. I've been trying to put off filming this video because I've ordered some new P. Louise makeup. And you all know P. Louise is one of my favourite brands. But I've been waiting for like a week now and it's still not been delivered, but it's because of Black Friday. I ordered it on like the Black Friday weekend, so it's understandable. But yeah, I've just been trying to put it off because I really wanted to film with that. It would have looked like really good with this makeup look, but I really don't know when it's going to end up turning up, so I'm just going to film this now and I'll use that in like a different makeup look instead. I'm going to do my eyes first, but I'm not going to lie, my skin is really bad at the minute. I don't know what's happened to it. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the pill I'm on because it's been bad for a while now and it's just getting worse and worse. So I have put on a little bit of concealer to try and like take attention away from my face because it literally looks a mess and I just feel like everyone would be looking at that rather than what I'm actually doing. So that's probably just me being like really insecure, but I've put some concealer on to try and like hide it until I do my face makeup because I do like doing my eyes first. But yeah, I feel like my camera actually does a good job at blurring it anyway, but I was not going to risk that being like the only thing that people are looking at. If anybody has any good like skincare recommendations for like breakouts, could you let me know please, because I am really struggling at the minute and I'm just really bad with skincare as well. I don't do a lot of it, which probably doesn't help with how bad my skin is, but I'm going to try and get into it. So if you've got any like good recommendations of products I should use, then please let me know. I'm going to quickly do my eyebrows first. I'm using the Revolution brow pomade. I feel like my eyebrows have been a lot easier to do recently and I'm not sure why. I mean, I'm not complaining because I went through a stage where I just couldn't get them right whenever I did them, but recently they've been going okay, so I'm quite happy. I'm going to use the P. Louise base on my eyes. This is the shade Rumour 2. I've ordered the white shade and I'm really excited for it, and that's what I wanted to use in this video, but it's not here. I've also ordered some of the Acid Rain collection, which I'm so excited about. I ordered the shade Ecstasy, I think it's called, and it's like the dark blue shade, and I'm using like blues in this, so I really wanted to use that as well, but we're just going to use eyeshadows instead. I'm also nearly running out of this, which is quite sad, but it has lasted me a long time and I feel like I wouldn't be able to do my makeup without these now. I love them. And then I'm just going to like press over it with my beauty sponge just to smooth it all out. I've seen some people who like barely use any of this base and they just like put a tiny bit on, spread it all over the eyes, but I literally pack on so much of it. I only do that because I've seen like on the actual P. Louise Instagram they use a lot of it and their makeup is always really nice, so I try copying it. But yeah, I do use a lot of it, but some people just use like the tiniest little bit and it seems to work well for them as well. I'm gonna use my James Charles palette. I feel like I've not used it that much recently. I went through a stage where I was literally using it all the time and it probably actually wasn't that long ago on my channel, but I feel like I haven't actually used it personally in a long time. So I'm gonna use this palette. I'm gonna start with this dark blue shade here and I'm just gonna press this into the crease. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the lighter blue shade, and I'm just gonna blend this above that dark blue. I don't want to sound really big-headed because it probably has a lot more to do with the eyeshadows than like my talent, but I feel like the blend of that is so nice. I'm so proud of myself. I'm just going to go in with a tiny little bit more of that dark blue shade. I'm just going to go over the dark blue again just to make sure that I've not like lost some of that pigment from blending. I know it's probably really annoying when people use like more than one palette in the same eye look, but I really want to use like a lighter blue, and that James Charles palette doesn't have a lighter one, and I could mix it with the white, but then I also could just use this light blue shade here out of my Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star palette. This shade is beautiful, so I'm just going to use this one, and I'm just going to blend this slightly above that blue as well. I just had to nip outside to do something and it's ruined my hair because it's raining. Fuming. Anyway, I'm not too sure where I'm actually going with this look. I think I'm going to do a cut crease because I've been really liking cut creases recently, and yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I like to go quite high with my cut crease because when I have my eyes open I like to still be able to see that cut crease. I don't really know if I'm explaining that very well, but yes, I like to bring it quite high, so I've just tried to like make sure that you can still see that deep colour there. And I think I've managed to just like get a thin line of it. I'm gonna go in with this dark shimmery blue colour from the James Charles palette. I'm gonna bob this on the outer part of the cut crease. And I'm also just going to go in with a little bit more of that first dark blue shade and bob that in the outer corner just to make it sure it all blends together. And then I'm just going to go in with the light blue shimmery shade, and I'm going to blend this next to the dark blue. I'm going to go in with this Barry M Dazzle Dust. It's really old, this. I don't even know if I still do these. They probably do, but mine is years old. I literally have had it years, and I just found it in the back of my drawer, so I'm going to use this because it's a really nice white goldy shimmery colour. So I'm going to put this right on the inner part of that cut crease. It has gone everywhere. I feel like that's gone all over my face, but it does look really stunning on my eyes. I love that. So now I'm going to add these snowflakes. These are from Glitter Planet. So I think I'm just going to add a couple of snowflakes onto like the outer corner. I'm going to use my Revolution glitter glue to stick them on. I was going to put a few on the outer corner, but I feel like it looks quite nice with just that one. So I'm just going to quickly do my face makeup. I might talk you through how I've been actually covering up my spots recently because they've been really bad. And I've found like a new technique that's been really working for me recently because I've been able to go out with just a little bit of concealer on and I've still managed to cover them all up because of this technique. So I might talk you through that, but then I'll just quickly go through the rest of it. I'm just going to spray my face with the Primark Primer Water. I've been using my LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation, and I'm only using like one pump of this. I feel like before I was using a little bit more than I should do because I was trying so hard to like cover the spots and stuff, but then it was just getting too cakey. It was just looking a little bit too much, so I'm just using like one pump of it and doing like a light layer of it. So I'm just going to use a little bit of my Revolution Pro Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C1. And then to cover up all of my spots, I've been using a little bit more of this concealer, but because it's like in the shade C1 and it's really light, I've just been putting a little bit onto the back of my hand, then just putting like the tiniest little squeeze of this LA Girl foundation, just to deepen it up a little bit so it's not as bright and it's not going to make them stand out even more. And then I'm just going to use this fluffy flat-ended brush. I don't really know why I've been using this one, but I have been. And I'm just mixing those two together on my hand. And then I've just been going over my spots with this. I feel like it's not even covering them as well as it usually does now. I'm trying to show you how it's been working really well for me. I've also got to cover my burns up. I've been burning my face when I've been curling my hair. Honestly don't know what is up with me recently. And then once I've concealed them all up, I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and before I put it like all over my face, I'm just going to use that same brush that I've used the concealer. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the powder. I'm just going to press this powder onto the spots and it will literally make that concealer stay in place all day. I've not been having to touch up at all and it's been keeping them covered up pretty much the whole day. So yeah, that is how I've been covering these horrible things on my face up. I feel like now I'm doing it on camera, they're standing out a lot more than they usually do, but in real life I don't tend to have a ring light following me around all the time, and I think that's why it's not looking as good. I feel like it's not done as good as it usually does, but trust me, usually it does work really well. And then I'm just going to go in with that same powder and just powder the rest of my face as normal. So for underneath the eyes, I'm going to go back in with the deep blue shade that I used first. And I'm going to use a little small fluffy brush. I'm just going to put this underneath the eyes. And then I'm going to go in with the lighter blue shade. And I'm just going to blend this underneath a little bit as well. And then finally I'm just going to go in with the light blue shade that I used out of the Shane Dawson palette. I'm just going to blend this underneath them and use it to connect the bottom to the top part. I'm going to go in with a tiny little bit of Ranch out of this palette, and I'm going to use this as my inner corner highlight. So I've kind of messed up. I usually do my mascara and eyelashes before I go and do the bottom part in case I get like mascara anywhere, but I've forgotten. I don't understand how I've forgotten to put lashes on, because putting lashes on just makes everything look 10 times better, like I always say. I think it's because I'm kind of loving it even without the lashes. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and put some lashes on now. I'm sorry, but someone out there is wanting me to do well today, because not only has my makeup actually gone really well, but I've just put my eyelashes on a first time, probably for the first time ever, because it usually takes me about 10 goes to even get them semi looking okay. But I've literally just put them on first time and they've actually like stuck down properly for a change. I think, unless I'll probably end up watching this back and seeing that they're not stuck down properly at all. But in the mirror, they actually look perfectly fine. So now all that's left to do is my lips. I'm just gonna go for like a nudie coloured lip because all the attention needs to be on my eyes. My lips are so dry and cracked and horrible. I should definitely have put some lip balm or something on before I filmed this, because They look gross. I'm pretty sure I said this in my last video, but I'm really struggling with like lip colours at the minute. I don't have many to choose from, and the ones that I do have are running out. So I've got, this is like the lightest nude that I've got at the minute, and it's not light enough for this look, I don't think. So I'm just going to use a little bit of my P. Louise base. I'm just going to bob this on the top just to lighten it up a little bit. I'm just going to use a fluffy brush and pat it on top just to lighten it up. Oh, this would look so much better if I didn't have horrible chapped lips. I'm adding a little bit of gloss just to see if it makes any difference in how horrible my lips look. So yeah, this is what the finished makeup look looks like. I absolutely love the eyes. I genuinely think this is one of the best eye looks that I've done in a while. It's definitely one of my favourite, and I feel like it's just the best technically as well. I feel like I've done quite a good job. I feel like I've just done really good with the blending. I'm definitely getting better with blending actually. Oh, I love it. It's made me really excited to do even more Christmassy makeup looks. So yeah, this is my first Christmassy makeup look of the year. I really hope you like it. Let me know what you think down below. Also, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Christmassy makeup looks, because like I said, I've got quite a few planned. But yeah, I really hope you've liked this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!